love the Flash.
Oh yeah, that's awesome how they're adding all these like new like sidekicks and stuff to all these new DC shows.
Right.
DC is
Martin's-
killing it in the TV world right now.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
We got Canary, we got Arsenal. We're gonna get the Atom.
Oh yeah.
You know, Flash.
Oh, yeah,
Flash
oh,
is
yeah.
bringing on Ronnie
Flash.
Raymond.
Yeah, Ronnie's on the team now. That's cool.
Oh, pretty soon we'll have a Nightwing.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes. I feel that where it counts.
Yeah, we'll get into that in a little bit though, because on the last episode of The Flash, where Ronnie really shined.
Oh yeah. I really can't wait to see what Ronnie brings to the group dynamic.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome to see what Ronnie brings to the show.
It will
And
be really cool.
now that Ronnie's part of the team.
Yes. All right. All right, Brian. Do you want to do the?
All right. Welcome to another exciting episode of GeekastX. I'm Brian,
I'm Sean.
And I'm Jake.
and we would like to cordially introduce our very own Ronnie.
Hey guys!
Hello.
Surprise.
Haha.
Surprise, surprise. We're now no longer a wolf pack of 3, but a wolf pack of 4 and a half.
We got a geekette.
All
All right. So, we're talking about today, guys and gal.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so have you guys ever watched Lost?
Yeah.
Brian watched the
Yes.
shit out of that.
See, okay, so I just watched the first episode the other day with my girlfriend, and she's like trying to get me into it, you know? And like, there's all this stuff in the first episode with like the, I don't know, trees moving, and I'm just like, it's dinosaurs! She's like, no, it's not. I'm like, it's aliens! No, it's not. I'm like, it's ghosts! But,
It's a smoke monster.
Oh yeah. What they
That
they
thing
have
was
that
don't ruin it
freaking
for me,
creepy.
I kinda liked it.
they have that as an Easter egg in a video game. I can't remember what it was.
Oh, they have lost stuff in a bunch of as a bunch of Easter eggs. Doctor Who too.
Really? That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that
Doctor Who.
John Barrowman is Scottish?
Yes, he
I-
wears a kilt to his award shows.
Really? I didn't. I knew he was like. I knew you talk about him on Doctor Who all the time, and I'm like, is he British? And then I looked up like a video of like John Barrowman accent, and then he started talking. I'm like, oh, it's Scottish. Okay.
Well, his descent is from Scotland. He's actually American. He doesn't have a American, or he has an American accent, but his family is from Scotland, and he's either born in Scotland and moved here very young, or he spent time in Scotland, but he has an American accent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But
So
yeah, he actually got dumped by his prom date one day because he wanted to wear his kilt to prom.
really,
Yeah.
I would have been okay with that.
that's a
Right.
little ridiculous.
That's totally cool.
Yeah.
He's
it's
also-
just
he's
Nobody
also,
would stare at that.
reasons.
He's also gay. He's pretty big in the gay community as well. And,
John Barrowman?
Yeah,
Yeah, John Barrowman.
Barrowman, like wheelbarrow.
That's funny. I think the guy that plays Captain Cold is gay too.
Yeah, he is.
Yep,
Is he?
Wentworth Miller.
I forgot what I was
Well,
gonna say.
okay.
Oh yeah, let's. This is about introducing Ronnie. So why don't we
Back it up.
interview her?
Oh yeah, dinosaurs. No.
Ronnie,
I
what's your
like
favorite
pterodactyls.
dinosaurs?
I like pterodactyls.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Is that because of Power Rangers?
Oh my gosh! Don't even get me started.
Oh, it's morphin time.
Ah! I want to be the Yellow Ranger.
In the Japanese
goes,
version, that's a dude.
Is it really?
Well, I'm gonna be the Pink Ranger.
Yeah, dude. In the Japanese version, it's a dude. You know, Mighty Morphin. That's our first season, but over there, it's like the 5th season.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't they start in like the 70s?
I think maybe sooner. I think it's kind of like Doctor Who, like
It's 3 shows put together. I know that.
the Mighty Morphin.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's 1, and then once they brought in the White Ranger was from a different Power Ranger set, so they had to edit him in to the Mighty Morphin.
I only like him when he's green.
Yeah, me too.
I only like him when he's Jason David Frank.
You don't like the Rangers?
Huh?
Dude, when he was the Black Stegosaurus Ranger for Dino Thunder, that was pretty sway.
What does that even mean? Okay, back it up, back it up, back it up.
You've never
So,
seen Dino
Ronnie.
Thunder? Sorry.
I don't. Yeah. So, well, for starters, we met Ronnie at the Columbus Wizard Con.
Columbus Wizard Con, Columbus Wizard World Comic Con in 2014.
14.
And she was cosplaying. That was the first year we ever had gone officially cosplaying, because usually we just wear like a T-shirt or something.
And this was my first time actually going to a convention.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
exciting.
Yeah,
New
this was
experience.
also the first year we decided to advertise, and we made little business cards and handed them
See,
out.
you go to a convention, you join a strange group of guys. Yeah, it's all
That's all
downhill
she
from
wrote.
there.
Yeah.
Welcome to the cult.
Would
Don't forget to
Gonna
drink
put
your
on our
punch on the way out.
Yep. Grab your jumpsuit.
you like what?
Grab those jumpsuits.
Yes.
Would you like some Kool-Aid?
Yes.
I will pass right now, but maybe some later.
Okay. Yeah, that was the first year we actually decided to full on cosplay, and because we usually wear something pertaining to whoever is there. So like the first Comic-Con we went to, I wore because Dean Cain was gonna be there, so I wore my Superman shirt, and then since who was it?
Oh yeah, Val Kilmer.
Val
was
Kilmer,
there.
Val
yeah,
Kilmer.
he was there. So Jake and Brian were Batman, and then next year Jason David Frank was there, and Brian and I went, and I wore a Green Ranger T-shirt that I had made myself, and then Brian wore a Alpha. Was it 5?
Mm-hmm.
Alpha 5. Yeah.
Aye.
Yeah, he wore a T-shirt like that. We actually have a video of it, but we never finished it. And
That's when GeekastX was born, I
that
guess.
was that was
Yeah,
when
that
we
was
were
like
still
the first-
Geekazoid.
Yeah. Well,
And-
I mean, Geekazoid is early GeekastX.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then we this year we went, and Jake and I, since Manu Bennett was there, he is the White Orc from The Hobbit, and he's also Slade Wilson on Arrow. Jake went as Arrow, I went as Deathstroke, and that's when we ran into Ronnie, who was cosplaying as
Future
Artemis.
Yeah, Artemis.
Arrow sidekick.
Yeah, from Young Justice.
She's like my favorite superhero of all time. Not downgrading the other one. She's just like me as a superhero, like attitude-wise.
If I was a superhero, this is who I'd be.
All right.
Yes.
The funny thing is, she's blonde.
Unfortunately. So like, well, I'm just gonna be a brunette Artemis.
Right, yeah.
And people are gonna get over it.
Right.
I like to think that the comic book version of Oliver Queen would be like mine.
Short.
Shut up. It's not short. He's just got a big mouth.
Hobbit-esque.
And he's not scared of anything. Ever. Alright, Ronnie, tell us about it. A little bit about
Yes.
yourself.
Tell us what fandoms are you in?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
I am in so many fandoms. Let's see.
Preach it.
Preach time. I started as a big Hunger Games fan, and then moved on to Divergence, Mortal Instruments, and then forever Superheroes for Life. Because I grew up watching superheroes on Saturday morning cartoons, and that was just my life.
Like Kids WB.
Yes, absolutely. Kids WB, and then when they merged with 4Kids, and then
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, like there was a big controversy over that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude, I used to love the. But then there was like a weird lull when they were going through like the whole putting down the final whatevers, and then there weren't any Saturday morning cartoons for a little bit.
Yeah, that
There
was
aren't-
not a good.
And
That
then,
was,
I had to start
cartoons
watching
anymore.
Fox.
It's like girls nowadays, like, why are you crying? It's like, oh, I broke up with my boyfriend. Why are you crying? I miss my Saturday cartoon.
See,
No, mommy, I don't want to go to school.
But remember, like, if you couldn't watch them on Kids WB, you could just watch them on Fox because they had Dragon Ball Z and
Yep.
I think they had reruns of.
The Dragon Ball Z.
Did they have
I would have
reruns of
everything
Batman?
signed up.
Reboot.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
gee.
Batman.
I love the Batman, but no one else did.
I liked it. It was good,
I
but
thought it was really cool.
I didn't really watch
it
it.
was different. It was
Yeah, I didn't like the Joker.
Artist-
He was weird.
Yeah, Rasta Joker.
And then, have you ever heard like the story of why they couldn't use Robin right away, and how instead of his first sidekick was
No.
Batgirl? Is because Robin was still on Teen Titans before. That's the reason why Robin wasn't on the Batman until like season 3. That was such a good show.
I liked it.
I like Teen Titans.
It was okay.
Teen Titans.
I'll tell you what I hate. I hate Teen Titans Go.
Teen Titans Go.
I hate Teen
Oh my
Titans Go because they
God.
canceled Young Justice, which was the shit
It
until
is
they canceled
the
it.
worst. Teen Titans Go is one of the worst shows I've ever watched in my life.
I will say though, they are good with the Easter eggs. You know what I'm saying? I was watching.
Very
I've seen a
good.
few clips of it. I'm like, holy shit! There are a lot of comic book Easter eggs in this. The Teen Titans Go is really good at hiding shit in their TV shows that are huge comic book throwouts. Like in one of them, it was Teen Titans Go, and then like there was some kind of musical, whatever rendition of something stupid, and Night Owl from Watchmen was in it. I'm like, what? That's cool.
What?
Yeah, right? And then, like, who was it? They showed, like, I don't know, Batman from, the Earth, the one where he's wearing purple and yellow.
Batman.
Oh, the
Zurin,
Sin-
Yeah,
Zurin
Zurin Raw, that's right.
Or
I have-
when they had the that one episode where it was all about the different Robins, and they had all generations of Robins come on one
Yeah.
show, and they were
What?
just
That was on Teen
Yeah.
Titans Go?
yes.
Wow.
See, the thing about that show, like, I don't want to watch it because, I automatically hate it and will always forever hate it because they canceled Young Justice to put that shit on.
Bitter,
But-
so bitter.
But much like,
Sour
The Brave and the
grapes.
Bold, I didn't want to watch it because I thought it'd be too campy. But then I started watching it, I'm like, wow, this is actually pretty cool.
I mean, it's okay. It has its Easter eggs, but just bitter. You canceled my most favorite show ever.
Yeah.
I was talking about Batman the Brave and the Bold, how that has really cool Easter eggs.
You can't make us love something and take
Yeah.
it away.
Is that Damien?
It's 10.
Then who's that? Jason?
It must be.
He's Dick. Jason. Tim.
Carrie.
Carrie. I almost said, who's the other one? Stephanie Brown.
That's weird.
We're just looking at the pictures of...
Are you counting Robins?
Yeah.
No, it has like all of them sitting there, and I was trying to I'm like, well, who's this? If that's...
It's weird how the Jason Todd one has like circular eyes.
I think it's weird how Jason Todd has the pixie boots.
I don't like
The pixie boots.
the style
Then
of
why does Dick
Robin's
Grayson
mask
have-
now. And
When
Teen
did Dick
Titans
Grayson
Go.
ever wear that in the comic? That's Tim Drake's first appearance.
Oh, you're right. You're very right.
I know. Shut up.
Everybody's favorite Robin, go.
Dick.
Jason.
I like Damien.
Ryan?
I probably had to go with Dick too.
I love Dick.
Dick's the best.
Dick.
You guys ever see the ad that was
My favorite used to be Tim. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm glad you're right next to me so I can hit you when you interrupt. Did you guys ever see that ad for the Secret Agent Grayson comic where it was like the ad was it had a picture of him holding a gun and pointing it at you.
You don't know Dick.
Yeah, it's like you think
Yeah.
you know Nightwing, you don't know Dick.
They had a bunch of those, with the rebirth of Damien,
Oh.
and he was like a skull.
Oh yeah, and he had
the
that
fuck?
thing in the middle of his chest where he was holding something.
Speaking of Dick, how about I know you guys aren't a big fan of Gotham, but they did introduce his parents, and they were engaged.
Parents.
Interesting.
Oh, the Flying Graysons.
They won't
Yes.
be parents for
We went to-
long.
Yeah, I will say that Teen Titans was pretty it was decent for when it was on, but then Young Justice literally blew it out of the water.
Oh yeah.
I loved Young Justice so hard. Oh my gosh. When I've said this once and I'll say it again. When they canceled it, I called Cartoon Network and left voicemails that were angry. I had to leave two. I had to leave two because you're only allowed to record like a minute.
He wrote an angry letter too, or
Yeah.
an angry email.
Yeah, and instead of like licking the envelope,
He used his tears.
Dry your tears because there's hope. The CW is developing a Young Justice TV series for 2015, and guess what year it is?
It's 2015.
You know what the cool thing is though?
Ah!
I thought they were gonna.
That's heavy.
I thought they were gonna have. I thought they were gonna have Young Justice on Teen Titans Go.
There is a lot of talk about that. I don't know what's true or what's rumor or what's just fan based anymore, but they've been saying that there is going to be a TV series mostly about Nightwing, but going to include the whole Young Justice around him.
Neat.
That is very cool.
Yeah, I like that.
So what else? Any other questions for Ronnie?
What's your favorite color?
Oh, that's too deep to ask. I like red.
Cool.
Favorite movie?
What was that? I didn't hear you.
Favorite Star Wars movie?
Favorite Star Wars movie?
I didn't watch Star Wars.
What?
I
Oh
know.
my
Okay, guys, I'm
God.
starting to have second thoughts.
It was nice having you on the
One
cast.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
Thanks
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks
Be
for
in touch.
joining us for this 20 minutes.
Oh my
We'll
God.
see you later.
Do you know anything about it though?
Yes, I know everything about it, and I've just all the spoilers and everything. I've just never sat
Can
through
you-
one entire movie.
Can you
Tell me the difference between a midichlorian and a Mandalorian?
Yeah, no.
what?
Okay.
I'm
You
my
tell me-
own
can you
special
tell me-
kind of
Alien?
Mandalorian is what Boba Fett is. Boba Fett and
Oh.
Jango Fett. Well, technically Boba Fett's a clone, so. Do you know the difference?
This
between
is awkward.
I know. Can you tell the difference between an Ewok and a Wookiee?
Yes.
Alright, okay. You know they never actually say Ewok in the movie?
Yeah, those things are stupid.
If I were to call you a scruffy nerf herder, what would you respond?
What would your
Only we say that.
what planet
That's
would you
our word.
if your job was harvesting moisture, what planet did you live on?
I feel like I'm playing Trivia Crack now.
Oh shit.
Um
Dude, Brian, I got like 3 Batman questions in a row.
Oh, yeah,
today.
dude,
It
that was great.
Oh my god, I don't get anything.
I'm sorry you haven't got none.
I've literally I have a track record of like over almost like 1,500 questions. Not one of them were Batman, Doctor Who, Star Trek, Star Wars, anything. It sucks.
I came up
hate
with
this
a really
game.
cool Superman question.
Oh, I love making the questions. That's so fun.
I got one question, superhero related, and it was
I
about
already knew
Peter
that. I said
Parker
that in the
and what superhero is he? And
Ooh,
it's like,
ooh.
ooh,
I know that one.
go.
Right. Okay. So we haven't seen. All right. Tell us. All right. So since Ronnie's the only one who watches Gotham anymore, I guess she'll be our executive Gotham talk about her person. Just like Brian is the only one who watches Doctor Who, and we have for him the wibbly wobbly minute. What should we have for Gotham, man?
I will be Iris of Gotham.
The Iris of Gotham. I like it.
That is cool.
Do you need a jingle?
We can come up with a jingle.
Ronnie, have you heard the Doctor Who jingle?
I have not.
Brian, how's it go?
Doctor Who! Wibbly wobbly minute.
Oh, okay. I wasn't quite sure what you were saying on
Yeah.
all those other casts.
Yeah, that's whenever you hear the jingle, the Doctor Who wibbly wobbly minute.
No one really does it like him.
I tried watching Doctor Who. I watched all the original ones.
There is no try. There is either
Yeah.
do or do not.
And I didn't.
You know, I
didn't
tried-
I didn't like the new version.
I tried to watch it as well, but I couldn't get past how awful the effects were.
You don't watch it for the effects. That's where your
the story
problem
wasn't good
lies.
either. I couldn't get past the story.
The
It was
story
so
is
lame.
amazing.
No,
I haven't even
dude,
tried to watch it.
Dude,
One time
you're-
I was drunk and tried to watch it and just gave up.
That's
Brian,
the
you're
best
like,
time.
dude, start off watching this episode, and I'm like, okay, I'm watching it. The mannequins are alive. Okay, they're running away from mannequins.
Speaking of like drunk television watching, I was watching. I got
That's
my
just the
girlfriend
surface of that
to watch-
episode.
to watch Arrow for the first time with me,
Oh yeah.
and I'm like watching the first episode, and that's how I started watching it. Was my friend was like, we were planning on drinking, and he was like, dude, you just have to watch the show, you're gonna love it. And I was all like, no, it's gonna be like Smallville, and I don't want to watch it. And
You don't like Smallville?
no, I like Smallville, I just didn't want to watch a fucking soap opera. And I'm like watching
That was
it
the
with
first
her.
season of Arrow, dude.
I know, and I drank through most of it.
Alright,
And
come on.
we're watching it, and I'm like, I
One
totally
more
remember
episode,
why
then
I
it'll
was
get
drinking
good.
through this.
Right. These guys have a habit of talking shit about Superman all the time.
It's 'cause it
Yeah, we
sucks,
do.
dude.
We
Sorry.
don't. I never talk shit about any.
I'm gonna
any
solve my
Batman.
problems by punching them.
Well, I will admit, every once in a while, I pick up a Superman comic and read through it and everything, but it's just not the same as Batman for me. I love it when they're together. I
Oh
absolutely
yeah,
love that.
when they're together, it's awesome
Beautiful.
It's porn for my eyes.
Huh.
Just like porn.
for my eyes.
It's used for my eyes. Which aren't the only things that get wet.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
come on, you blink.
Right.
Alright,
Batman
sorry.
versus Superman, March 25th.
Yeah, that's gonna be sweet.
I can't
Yeah.
wait for our debate.
Yay.
Oh yeah, I don't know if you've been listening to the cast, but I think Roni is the only one who actually listens to our podcast. But if she's not,
One view, me.
right, I was gonna say if she's not, those other 5 guys, listen up. we have a big Superman Batman debate coming up soon, and we're gonna have a past guest.
Ronnie can be our mediator, moderator,
mediator.
mediator.
I already
Mediator or
said-
moderator?
It's
Maybe it'll be like more like
Mediator.
maybe it'll be more like ring referee. You
well,
know?
well, the thing is, I'm pretty sure Ronnie is biased toward Batman already, so
Yeah.
that's why I said.
Superman automatically loses.
See, that's what I'm saying.
All right.
That's
High
why
five,
I had.
Jake.
That's why I'm gonna have
Superman loses
Sebastian
by
on there.
default a misnomer.
Of what?
Superman loses by default a misnomer.
What does that mean?
His
Sean and I are
name
legitimate.
is wrong. He is not a man, and he's not that super.
Like
Yeah,
Geek Blue
that's-
something.
That's why I'm gonna have Sebastian on as the mediator because he's not biased. So tell us about Gotham. What did you think of the last episode?
Okay, Gotham was actually not bad. It had a pretty decent one. Obviously everybody's talking about the first look at the Joker, Jerome. And
What'd you think of that?
His name's
It was-
Jerome.
His name is Jerome. That was kind of weird.
Josephus. That'd be fun.
That makes sense. So they can call him Joe.
I mean, they pretty much kept it hidden as best they could that he was the Joker until the very end when he just kind of cracks and that laugh comes out.
Hold on a
and
The
second.
marketing didn't really keep it a good
I
secret.
know,
So
right?
he's
That's-
already
that's-
got a-
How is that a secret?
In the show, they're like, they're trying so hard, but they are failing.
I hate this already. How does he already have a laugh?
Well, it's not his full-fledged laugh. It's just like, oh, hey, I'm a crazy psychopath. I'm going to laugh about filling my mind.
I was hoping that they were gonna like say he was the Joker, and then he turned out to be like actually the Mad Hatter.
Brian, you're too close
Oh,
to your
Brian.
microphone.
Sorry. Too in your face.
But basically, it was all about Detective
The
Gordon taking his girlfriend, Dr. Leslie Tompkins, on a date, and everything goes spiraling downward when the Graysons and the Lloyd have a fight on the stage. And so they bring them down to the station. They're like, what's happening here? And they try to calm everything down and fails, obviously. And then while they're there, they are interviewing people, and they're like, how about you interview this person? Like, who's that? Well, she's the snake dancer lady, and they go to her house, and that is, the snake dance lady is the Joker's mom, and she is missing, and then they finally found her, and she's dead, and then it brings on this whole investigation.
What about her body? What did it look like?
Well, they found
Ryan.
What was she wearing?
Yeah.
No, I mean, like, did she have scars or anything?
Yeah, did he cut her?
It didn't show a whole lot. I know she had some blood on her face, but they found her in a cart. They were going to cover it up and handle it themselves. And pretty much just a little blood on her face. I think most of the descriptions of wounds were mostly on her body, which was caused by an axe, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Or just implanted evidence to try to keep it away from the Joker.
See, when you said she had blood on her face, was she a big disgrace?
Kicking her name all over the place.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck you.
Oh yeah, also Penguin. There's like 5 different stories going on. Penguin has taken over this club, and there's backstabbings everywhere, and it's so complicated that I can't even describe it all now.
Literal
Can't
backstabbings
even.
or
I
metaphorical?
can't even.
Literal backstabbings or metaphorical backstabbings?
A little bit of
A
both.
little both.
Okay, alright.
Obviously both.
So, should we move on to the Flash now and how awesome that was?
Oh my god, can we please?
Hell yeah.
It was okay.
No,
Time
dude,
travel.
you don't even know. Come on.
You don't. Oh my god, it was so good.
Yeah.
With that Roni though.
Oh,
yeah.
Ronnie. Ronnie's my jam.
He was alright.
Still
Hey.
no joke.
Well, I mean, Firestorm wasn't that. I mean, I'm like, cool, but.
I want to see his uniform, or like, because they
We
said
did see his
he.
uniform.
No, you just got to see the little like straps that he has on his uniform.
You got
like,
to see
they
his strap
said-
on.
Yeah, they said that he's actually gonna have like a suit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Would that mean that they're gonna be merged back together again?
Well, they do.
They separate and
Have
then
you
they
not
merge
watched
again at the end. She didn't see
Oh,
the
she didn't
ending.
watch it. That's right.
Oh.
Yeah, they learned how to control it at the end.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
So
right.
they merge back together, and that's when it's more comic book, right? Like where it's Ronnie in control, and then Martin is just in his head.
Yeah.
And the way they did that was cool. Jake and I were talking about wouldn't it be cool, like wouldn't it be weird if they had like a little ghost head in there moving around like they do in the comics?
Or like you said in Man of Steel, like if he was like Jor-El,
Oh yeah.
that would be sweet.
That's another thing that pissed me off about Man of Steel. Friendly Space Ghost Jor-El.
I
Alright,
liked
sorry.
that.
All
I
right,
do.
why don't you shut up about Man of Steel? We're talking about Flash.
Okay.
I still don't understand how he ever like moved when he was dead. Like, how does he still have cognitive thought?
Ah!
Okay, real
Okay,
quick.
back to the Flash.
Hold on, really quick. On that little thing that he gives Baby Kal-El, the little key thing, has his consciousness and personality
It's-
printed on it. They
It's
explain that.
got his
in the movie.
DNA on it.
Yeah, he can't.
Oh my god.
All right. Anyway, so the Flash, that was like, I literally want to say that was the best episode of television I've seen.
It was good.
It's the best episode until the time travel one.
Yeah, I'm excited
Oh my
for that.
god.
Oh yeah, that was cool how they explained that. Like, Ronnie, you missed the good part. Like, how far did you see?
Oh, I'd say about half.
I know, but
Um,
like, when did
I
you?
just. Oh, when did I stop? Oh, they just figured out where Martin Stein is, where the government was holding him,
Oh, okay.
and like he was using Morse code with his handcuffs and the table next to him.
Okay.
Oh, that was literally like right before it got good.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right after
I
that,
run out of time now.
the
Like
Flash.
everything just like explodes after that.
Right. That's the what do you call it? The point to the head and just like after
Yeah.
that.
Climax.
Yeah. That's when it climaxed. And
Oh my
it
god.
was so good though, because like the Flash zooms in, obviously gets Martin, they fuse back together and recreate Firestorm, but the right way, and his eyes are all cool. I'm like, Jake watched it today with me. I'm like, well, I had seen it before, but I was like, dude, check it out. He's about to go Super Saiyan, and like when they fuse together, his hair like blows up, and, basically.
Dude, what about when Barry got hit with that like plasma sulfur bomb?
Oh wait, hold
And he
on.
just had
That
to,
was cool.
yeah, he had to create the
Run,
vacuum.
Barry, run.
Right, I was gonna say. It seems like every situation Barry's in, Wells is on the other side saying, "Barry, run!" Like,
Right?
like any situation, like, dude, you're on fire, run!
Right?
Acid can't
What do
burn
I
if it's in a
do?
vacuum,
Oh
run!
my
What?
god!
I loved
Give
when
me
he
an explosion. What do I do? Run! Ah!
run.
Track
I
light.
love-
Run!
That's what he does best.
Yes. I want to see. See, when he said something about a vacuum, I thought he was gonna like wave his arms around a little quick or something.
You know, that's what I thought he was gonna do when he first encountered Ronnie, and he shot up in the air with him and like dropped him.
Oh, so he like.
I
pushed
thought
his
that's what
fall.
he was gonna do
You know,
to
I
like,
also
stop him from falling.
See, at the beginning of the episode, I thought that was what he was gonna do to clear the smoke away. Because remember how like there's that huge mushroom cloud when he runs back? I thought he was gonna like wave his arms, and, like
Yeah.
blow the smoke away so you could see the.
Oh, the mini tornadoes. I love
Yeah.
that trick.
And then yeah, dude, that's really sick. And then oh, dude, after that, like you get I call him Lex Luthor. What's his name? Isley.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy is like totally fucking with Wells. And he's all like, "I'm gonna strong arm you." And then since Wells is really the Reverse Flash, no question about that now.
Yeah.
He's all like, okay, I'll let you strong arm me. But then you know how like at the end of every episode of the Flash, there's like the end of the Flash, and then there's like a bonus scene.
A shot of Grodd.
Yeah. And then you see at the very end like Isley taking a drink or whatever. Red Lightning comes in, and then goes to the city, drops him off in the sewer where like we had seen all those Grodd written everywhere. And there's a Reverse Flash, and the Isley's all like, "Well, who are you?" or whatever. And he goes, "Oh, you know who I am." And he takes his mask off, and he goes, "Well, Harrison, you're one of those metahuman freaks or whatever." And then he's like, "Yeah." And then this is one of my friends or whatever. You may know him or something, right? Doesn't he say something like that?
Yeah.
You might remember him. And then that's when you hear the talking, and he's like, "Oh, it's in my head. Oh my gosh, that voice. Oh God." And then then the voice is all like, "Not God, Grodd," and he like drags him back in there. But it was just really sweet to see Harrison Wells in the suit.
It was really, really cool.
Yeah, dude, totally sick. Also funny when Barry like shows up at the end after Firestorm is like cleaning up the mess or whatever, and he's all like covered in burns and like his mask is half missing. He's like out of breath. He goes, "Whew, that was a lot
of running.
Yeah. And then there were a lot of puns in there, like when Martin was like saying like, "Oh, dude, you'll time travel soon. Just give it time."
Yeah.
Or like whatever. When it's right, you will know the time. And then the cool part at the end when he's talking to Joe about the pictures of the room, and he's all like, "These are mistakes I made. This time I'm gonna know what not to do." Do you think they're gonna set up,
my mom.
right? Do you think they're gonna set up the Flash paradox?
See, I feel like I don't know. I just feel like he already like fucked it up.
Or is that Infinite
know?
Crisis?
Like if he's already the Flash, like wouldn't he do this? Like shouldn't have all this stuff already have happened in the other timeline?
Well, what I'm wondering is what is up with Harrison Wells? Why would the Reverse Flash come back, create the regular Flash, just so he could go back in time and kill his mom? What are you looking at?
I don't know.
Make it all much more sufferable. That's even a word.
Make him a better superhero.
But
And
so
then-
seriously though,
Seriously.
Yeah, speaking of which, yeah,
Seriously.
tonight's Arrow night.
Yeah.
Arrow Knight.
Anything big going on tonight?
Arrowhead.
I don't know if I'm
Right?
home in
Oh
time.
yeah, they're doing Speedy.
What?
Speedy's wait, what?
Oh, cause they brought her into the cave,
Yeah, they brought her into the fold.
into the foundry.
Thea's gonna be to the quiver.
Cool.
Thea's gonna be Speedy now, and on this episode they're training on the island where Oliver Queen spent 5 hellish years, and he's gonna fight Deathstroke again.
Why would
Awesome.
you do that? Why? Why?
Oh, is he really gonna fight? You think they're gonna let Manu Bennett out? Just
He's
to
already
fight?
on
Yeah,
there. Didn't you
he's
see?
on there. Like,
Yeah, but they have him in prison.
He's on there, but he's still chained up.
No, he's not.
Yeah, you hear him say,
I'm not-
"Hello,
I'm
kid,
just-
you're back."
Yeah, I must have missed the preview.
Yeah, dude.
Because you missed the good part of the Flash. It was on after that.
Oh my gosh, I cannot wait for that. If you guys
There
saw
we
the previews for the next episode of The Flash,
We're already done with Arrow?
yeah, there's
Yeah.
What's happening?
it's on tonight.
Oh,
I mean,
Yeah,
Oliver
there's-
came back from the dead.
Yeah. Arsenal and Black Canary handled business.
Yeah, they did the Arrow Rising.
Yeah, Arrow
I
Rises.
thought that episode was awesome, personally.
I thought it was cool.
I thought
It was
last week's
good.
was a little.
It was
yeah.
good.
I don't
It's just,
know, man.
It felt like Dark Knight Rises.
It really did. I mean, they've copied off Batman from the get-go.
That's
so,
what I've been saying. What's one more?
Right.
But
I thought it was cooler though when he like addresses all those people. He's like, oh, that was cool.
oh yeah, and I love how they dropped Red Arrow. The name dropped. That
Mm-hmm.
was sick. I personally like Arsenal's costume better than Green Arrow costume.
Arsenal's costume is way better.
It looks cooler.
I just
leather.
I just love the Arrow costume for like the hoodie part.
Really?
Yeah, I like that a lot with the sentimental value to it.
See, I don't know. Roy's costume's cooler because he has like a turtleneck underneath and then the hood.
Right.
It reminds me
right.
of Assassin's
This is
Creed.
cooler.
Yeah.
I just like Arrow's better for the hood.
Oh, and then they finally, what's her name? The Canary.
Laurel?
Yeah. Oh, they dropped her name too. They call her Dinah.
Yeah, they call her Dinah in the very first episode. Tommy calls her Dinah.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I just
'Cause-
watched it.
'cause in
okay,
that-
last night.
In that episode, I can't think of anything else to talk about, guys.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude, come
so-
on! Spider-Man in the Marvel Universe.
Oh shit!
What
Yeah,
the
yeah,
hell's
yeah,
the
yeah.
matter
yeah,
with
yeah.
you?
Sorry, I'm a DC fanboy.
For all our listeners out there, all 3 of you, Sean's the one who actually likes. Who's the one who needs the list?
Yeah, I think we're all the absent-minded professor, but sometimes.
I'm very scatterbrained. I can't help it. I'm sorry.
Scatterbrained when you interrupt me.
I know you guys are always having to rein me in on a leash.
What were we talking about? Oh yeah, Marvel Universe bringing back Spider-Man. Oh yeah, and did you hear like Fox is like, or Marvel is strong-arming Fox by canceling Fantastic Four and X-Men?
Yeah, I heard that.
That's messed.
Yeah, they're like, hey, we're
yeah.
canceling these comics, so you can't use them in the movies anymore, bitches.
Yeah.
And then Ryan Reynolds tweeted a pic of like a teasing the picture of the Deadpool mask.
That was
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
Cool. Oh,
That's gonna be sick.
see, I'm
I'm
telling you,
so excited.
if he doesn't, Ryan Reynolds is gonna be in the movie some way, somehow. But I swear to God, after he turns into Deadpool, if they take off that mask and he's not scarred to shit underneath,
Right, he better
I'm
be
walking
Freddy
out the
Krueger.
fucking theater. And
Huh.
walking
Speaking
out
of
the theater.
Deadpool, pretty soon. They're gonna end him.
Right.
Even, yeah.
It's a joke. Like
I think that's
everything
part
else.
of the whole Fox thing.
No, you can't end Deadpool.
That's
Did
the
you
whole
read
purpose
Deadpool
of
Kills
Deadpool.
I have not.
Yes, I have.
He
I
comes
didn't
up.
think about it.
Well, basically, there's an evil Deadpool who becomes self-aware, and he goes on this killing spree. That's where the whole Killigy comes from, because Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe, and then Killigy,
That was
or I mean, I'm sorry, Killustrated. And then Deadpool kills Deadpool, and it starts off with the Deadpool becoming self-aware, and he thinks to cleanse everyone that he needs to
He
kill
goes
them.
Goes
Kills-
after the Fantastic Four first.
That's what I
We're
thought.
kind of like the Geektastic 4.
We are the Geekastic 4
I'm the torch.
of Mr. Fantastic.
Brian
I'm the
Invisible
thing because I
Girl.
rock.
I don't have very many options here.
You have
can be-
you have the most badass powers though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, goodbye, I'm getting out of here.
Wait, the Thing has the most badass powers?
No, Invisible Woman
No,
does,
Invisible
dude.
Woman.
You just said you have the most badass powers, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
No, we were talking
Oh,
about
oops.
Ron.
Yeah. You ever read Wolverine Enemy of State and he goes and he attacks the Fantastic Four and like he takes He takes down Torch. He takes down Thing. He takes down Mr. Fantastic. He gets to Susan, and it's like all over. Like she can make force fields inside of his lungs, so he can't
I
breathe.
fucking knew they do that.
He
I was like, suffocates him.
Yeah, and then she turned his optic nerves invisible, so he couldn't even see.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Would you poke his eyes?
she has the best powers, hands
Doesn't
down.
she have to touch things to make him invisible?
No, I don't think so.
No.
She can
Say,
create
like,
like platforms and stuff for her to walk on.
Oh yeah. Doesn't she like
has the
surf on them too?
She has the most badass powers.
So when we were talking about what superpowers you'd wanted instead of super speed, you want the Invisible Woman?
No, she's a track star. She wants super speed.
Oh, are you asking me, Sean?
Yeah, I was asking. Jake.
If I couldn't take super speed?
Yeah. I just want to fly.
I just want to fly. Sorry.
I might go for like optic beams. Telekinesis would be sweet.
I would have the ability
No,
to
dude,
travel
tactile
in time with
telekinesis. Like
my
Superboy.
thoughts.
What's the difference?
I really like Miss Martian's powers because with connecting the minds and everything, you can speak any language at any given time, just whenever you want.
So Spider-Man joining the Marvel Universe. Fantastic. Do we think he'll be an Avenger right away, though?
No.
I don't think so.
See-
I just hope there's not another origin story.
I know, right?
Dude, and what's up with kicking Andrew Garfield out? He's the best Spider-Man.
That's what I thought too.
Like,
Yeah.
hands down. I mean, he is to Spider-Man as Michael Keaton is to Batman.
I don't know. Like they have the guys that they want to play the new Spider-Man.
I'd say
the
Kevin
guy-
Conroy.
Yeah.
Kevin Conroy's a voice actor, dude.
The guy
still
from
an
Teen
actor.
Wolf and the guy from Percy Jackson. They're both pretty good at like that whole smart alecky.
I think Percy
Young
Jackson would be a
kid
good Spidey.
But man,
Yeah, I
Andrew
think-
Garfield's like a New Yorker, you know?
He's British.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Well,
Right?
Well,
He was
had
on
the old
Doctor
New
Who.
York accent
That's what I was
down.
saying.
Man
That's
was
what-
on
that's what-
Doctor Who.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I thought he was a good actor because that's why I thought he was a good Spidey because he had the accent. A Spider-Man, he had the wisecracks, you know?
Mm-hmm. I'm swinging here.
Right. Good stuff.
I'm
Oh,
still
you found my
hoping
one
for-
weakness. Small knives.
I still like those movies. I don't care what anybody says.
I didn't like the
I
second
thought-
one as much as I liked the first.
Yeah, samesies, but you will.
Yeah, the second one, I don't know.
Although I did like the Gwen Stacy scene. Oh my god.
Yeah, that
Like,
was intense. I honestly cried when I saw that. I was just like, no.
I was the only like I went and saw it with my other brothers and like I was the only one in there that made an audible sound when it happened.
Like a gasp.
I totally cried.
Yeah.
I was because like they set it up perfect too.
I didn't cry.
you
but I
don't
got
know
misty
if-
eye.
Well, I mean, I guess she does like bank her head off the ground, and that's pretty good.
Like dribbled like a basketball.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really did. That was intense.
I loved how they like teased it throughout the movie.
Oh, yeah.
Like every few often it was just like no. And then it happened, you're like,
Right.
She never
it's-
wore death shrouds until the end.
Mm-hmm.
The thing was like she was falling and he's like, "Oh, I got you." Falling, "Oh, I got you." And then the third time he misses her and you're like, "Oh no." And I like the little web looks like a little hand reaching out.
Yeah, it's like coming to get her.
But I like how they didn't like. I mean, they didn't like in the comics, but they didn't really say it. You know what I mean? Because in the comics, it's because it was snapping of the neck that killed her.
No, they don't know if she was already dead or if her neck snapped when he zipped her.
Oh,
They don't know.
I mean,
Her-
it's widely debated, but if you look at the it's like the Joker, Batman breaking the Joker's neck in The Killing Joke. It's
Oh.
it's the same thing. It's
don't
not
see it
clearly
happen?
defined.
Ooh, when I get home
I hate
tonight,
that.
my buddy has read The Killing Joke. He has no idea. Yeah, I'm wondering if he will know about the ending, because he's a smart dude, but I don't know. Ronnie, do you know what we're talking about when we talk about The Killing Joke ending? Have you read that
Yes.
one?
Well, yeah.
How it's like supposed to be like Batman breaks the Joker's neck at the end and kills him.
Right, he starts
Yeah.
laughing and he's like, tired of your shit.
Oh, anything like with just breaking necks, I'm just like, nope, can't do this anymore. Just pass around and look at that.
You must not have liked Man of Steel.
But you don't see it though.
Yeah.
It's left up for you to decide.
Oh yeah.
Like the
It's
ending to
worse.
Inception.
The ending to Inception is pretty different. I forget. What's the weird thing that happens?
In Inception?
The top is still spinning when it cuts to black.
Yeah, but doesn't it like...
It wobbles for a second, but then
Yeah.
Yeah, it wobbles for a second,
and then keeps spinning.
Supposedly you hear when the credits pop up, it fall.
So is he with his family or not at the end? I don't remember.
Either.
Either way, yes.
It doesn't matter because his
Yeah,
reality is so distorted
yeah.
anyways.
It literally like at the end of the day, it doesn't matter he's with the family regardless if it's dream or real.
That'd be terrible to have like your wife be like your worst.
You know what's also a weird ending? Have you ever seen Shutter Island?
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
movie.
Oh my God.
That's a weird
yeah.
ending too, because you don't know if he's really crazy or if he's fake crazy, so he can just
Actually,
kill himself.
I called that pretty early that he was crazy. I just didn't know the extent of how crazy he was.
But at the end, you don't know if he's cured or not,
Yeah, that's true.
because like he acts like he's cured, but then he like turns to his friend and like he could be faking it just because he's like tired of it because his family's gone. What's the
Yeah.
point of living? Go to lobotomize me. Can I have a tissue?
How much longer till Daredevil's on Netflix?
God, I
April.
hope it. April?
April.
No way.
April.
Birthday for me.
Dude, I
Right.
can't wait for that. I'm most excited for that. Daredevil. Hold on, I'm taking up that.
I'm excited about AKA Jessica Jones because my bro David Tennant is gonna be the Purple Man.
I'm on Netflix. They got this whole little page for April 10th.
Aha.
They have what?
They have like a whole little like bandwagon little page for on Netflix. Says Netflix original Marvel Daredevil trailer.
Yeah.
April 10th.
I want to see the red suit so bad.
Oh yeah.
Oh
me too.
no.
They're like teasing us with the like year one suit.
Teaser trailer.
What's that comic called, Jake?
The Man Without Fear.
Man Without Fear.
You guys want to rap?
Alright, you can find us at nerdoverload.com/authors GeekastX. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/thegeekazoid official. Don't forget Geekazoid with an X, not a Z. Those guys suck. You can find us at youtube.com. You can find our podcasts on iTunes. Just search GeekastX. You can find me at on Twitter at allatstake.jake. On the tweet box. I don't really use my Twitter. Give me a reason to. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of GeekastX. Flaming off. I'm Jake.
I'm Sean.
I'm Brian. It's clobbering time.
And I'm Ronnie.